So the market's trading in the green and the Naira looking a lot better at 157 Naira to the dollar. Your views?
Yeah, the Nairas, we've seen some support for the Naira this week, quite a bit, as against the rates we were seeing for the last couple of weeks at 160 levels. And if you look at the official market, Lerato, there's even more support there. The cutoff rate for the Naira is 149.95, though effectively that gives a little below 152. So yes, there's been a lot of improvement. There's softening in demand from the official market. And then in the parallel market, we're adjusting to a lot of information that has come out, and then there are some new rules, a few new rules that have been placed around use of foreign exchange. So the market is reacting to that.
Okay, we're also told that Nigerian authorities will be selling 108 billion Naira in treasury bills. Just give us a sense of what's happening on this side of the market.
Well, what we've seen, there have been some we've had some OMO, which are the non-regular, those are the non-auction bills. There was one yesterday. Total amount on offer was 100 billion, of which 58 billion was subscribed, and we have a new stop rate of 17% for 58 days. So you can see that the yields on treasury bills are going up. The next auction we have is next week, and we think that there will be, obviously we expect that the rates we see there will track the rates we're seeing at the non-regular auctions. So there will be, yields are likely to go up again.
I mean, obviously, in issuing treasury bills quite regularly, the broader aim, obviously, is to curb inflation and also to try to support, issues around money supply, reducing that in the market. You've just spoken about rates, and we've seen that very aggressive interest rate hike recently. What sort of support are all these interventions creating for Nigerian securities today and in the long term?
Well, the long term, things change quite quickly. So the long term, I think we'll watch this play out for a couple of weeks before we say anything definite around it. But for the short term, we know for a fact that because of how fast the rates have moved up, you can actually see the difference. Deposit rates have tracked what has happened in the T-bill market. There's a lot of interest around fixed income securities at the moment. The shorter tenors, for people who are going in at this point in time, the returns are extremely attractive. You're looking at 15, 16, 17% for the 30 to 182 day ranges. So that's very attractive. We think that we're even going to see interest from offshore for the short end. The longer term, well, all these changes have happened in the last 2 weeks. There have been changes around the foreign exchange. There have been a very aggressive rate move from the emergency MPC meeting. So we're watching the short end to see what happens. Sorry, the long term, we're watching to see what happens. But right now, what we've seen play out is a lot of change in interest rates.
A quick comment, Kubi, on the equity side. Obviously, like I said, it's a positive day, and we're getting some very good results from the banks. Most of them have seen their profits after tax improving significantly, but also we're seeing improvements on the loans and advances side. So just give us a sense of where the banks stand, because their performance will really have a resonating effect on the broader NSE.
Well, yeah, that's true. A lot of results have come out, and they've come out pretty much either where analysts expected or better than expected for Q3. So you'd have seen that maybe the last 4 or 5 days, there's been a rally in the stock market, and we've reversed a few of the losses, not all, but at least some of the losses we'd seen in the past 2 weeks when the index was just losing value. There's been some support. There will be interest, because with the way prices are now, a lot of bank stocks are undervalued. This is a good time to go in, and I think we're going to see something of a rebound. I don't know how long it will be sustained, but there will be a rally around the stock exchange based on these numbers that are coming in.